don't get one today, you get two. That's pretty awesome. So to members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished faculty, we're very, very proud of you too. Proud parents in the audience, and you, class of 2010. What do you think? Huh? The question now becomes, what do you do without your bursars in hand? Graduation is one of life's great milestones. I guess the others would be your birth, your death, and any time Penn wins the league championships. Way to go, team! So let's deal with the elephant in the room. No, I'm not the guy after whom the great building on campus is named. But he would be the first to admit that the Huntsman line isn't very good at following conventional wisdom. You see, he's upset with my career choices, just as his dad was upset with his own. My grandfather was an educator in a small town in Idaho, and he expected all in his family to be educators as well. Nothing was more honorable, respectable, or important. And as he always told his three sons, if you can't cut it as an educator, you will always need a fallback position. You can always go into business. So I got the same lecture growing up from my own dad. Maybe some of you can relate. That was before he had any spare change in his pocket. Son, he would say, if you really want to make a difference in this world, create jobs, contribute meaningfully, control your own destiny, you need to go into business. Nothing else is more important, and if you can't cut it in business, you will always need a fallback position. You can always go into politics. So to put this in perspective, I stand before you as a loser of a loser of an educator. We started with noble intentions. Something went wrong along the way. So no, you didn't get Lady Gaga. You didn't get Oprah. Snoop Dogg came to the fling. You didn't get Dick Cheney. He'll be at Yale. This university has flourished over the years, but never more so than under the leadership of my good friend Amy Gutman. And for all of you, we love you, Amy. An amazing thing took place in my studies here after taking time to work and live overseas. Whether in the lectures of Professor Alvin Z. Rubenstein or Alan Rickett, I found my passion. Now I ask that you do the same, because your direction in life will remain uncertain until you do. You know, I wasn't quite sure how best to spend my few moments of wisdom dispensing until a recent visit to see an American citizen detained in a Chinese prison. While there, I was reminded that some folks, when all of their freedom is deprived, are able to put life in proper perspective. Perhaps being held for 2.5 years without a trial or proper explanation will do it, but I couldn't help but be impressed by the words this inmate was giving me to pass on to his two kids, because he wasn't sure he'd ever see them again. But more on that in a moment. Today I stand before you not just as a fellow alumnus, but as a United States diplomat. My main points of reference and worldview are not from College Hall, Smokes, or the original Leon food cart. Not even this beloved field, but rather today managing the diplomatic, military, intelligence, and economic infrastructure